This morning's match features the East Texas Baptist University Tigers and the Trinity University Tigers. Now introducing the lineups for both teams. Starting with East Texas Baptist, number 1, Grace Williamson. Number 2, Abby Smith. Number 3, Mackenzie Mansell. Number 5, Sadie Kosowski. Number 8, Emily Milliken. Number 9, Haley McDaniel. Number 10, Madison Harris. Number 11, Elena Gerlach. Number 12, Taylor Poor. Number 16, Sydney Temple. Number 17, Hannah Perry. Number 19, Regan Hammer. Number 24, Emily Sitton. Number 25, Lindsay Gooch. And now the starting lineup for East Texas Baptist. Number 6, Avery Reed. Number 7, the libero, Callie Humphrey. Number 13, Gracie Mosley. Number 14, Aubrey Wheelock. Number 15, Lexi Moody. Number 18, Anita Hancock. And number 20, Raylyn Pitts. The assistant coach is Allison Kuster. Head coach of the third year is Mallory Matthews. And now the home team, the Trinity Tigers. Number 2, a junior libero. From the Woodlands, Texas, Cassidy McLean. Number 5, a first-year libero from Sugar Land, Texas, Annabelle Lannick. Number 6, a first-year right-side player from Houston, Texas, Angelica Medina. Number 8, a sophomore setter from Westlake Village, California, Kendall Ribble. Number 11, a first-year libero from Indianola, Iowa, Bryn Bishop. Number 12, a right-side middle blocker from New Braunfels, Texas, Courtney Pope. Number 14, a middle blocker right-side player from Scottsdale, Arizona, Lauren McCarthy. Number 15, a sophomore right side from Austin, Texas, Connolly McWilliams. Number 20, a first-year setter from Edinburgh, Texas, Ashley Garza. Number 21, a junior outside hitter from Bernie, Texas, Marissa Drain. Number 22, a first-year right-side player from Houston, Texas, Sophia Burke. Number 24, a junior outside hitter from League City, Texas, Grace King. And now the starting lineup for the Tigers. Number 1, a junior setter from Houston, Texas, Josie Dare. Number 3, the libero, a junior from San Antonio, Jenna Rodriguez. Number 4, a fifth-year middle blocker from New York, Maddie Fate. Number 7, a junior outside hitter from the Woodlands, Texas, Reagan Watley. Number 16, a first-year middle blocker from South Lake, Texas, Taylor Starr. Number 17, a fifth-year outside hitter from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Mackenzie Logan. And number 19, a senior right side from Goshen, Indiana, Catherine Detweiler. The assistant coaches are Maggie Linker and Brad Bullets. And in her 40th season with the Tigers, head coach Julie Jenkins.
In a matchup worthy of being called a D3 VB West Classic. It's the Trinity University Tigers taking on the East Texas Baptist University Tigers. It's a Tiger versus Tiger affair. Two powerhouses in Texas, both 1-0 to start their seasons. Welcome to the Tiger Network, the Trinity Tiger Network. I am Reed Rosales, joined by Jade Schoenberger. And Jade, this is a matchup between two squads that were very offensive yesterday.
Yeah, definitely the matchup potentially of the weekend. East Texas Baptist coming off of 11 blocks yesterday, as well as the Tigers also with 11 blocks. Notables for the Trinity Tigers is going to be Taylor Starr, who contributed to 8 of those 11 blocks, again, for the Trinity Tigers. Both teams hitting really well yesterday. East Texas Baptist coming off of a 365 hitting percentage, while Trinity coming off of a 398 hitting percentage. Again, both really strong offensive teams. We'll see how their defense maybe contributes to maybe lowering those hitting percentages. But both teams look eager, have a lot of energy, and this should be a great match.
Both sides are very ready for this one. A lot of excitement for this match. Both teams 1-0. the only teams that are currently undefeated here in the Trinity Fall Classic. Tigers taking care of business against Cortland, while ETBU blew away St. Benedict in that last set. They won the third set of that match, 25-12, en route to sweeping them out of Calgard. Reagan Watley will start things off for the Tigers. Number 7. Whistle blown. And the Texas showdown begins. Humphreys takes the serve receive. Over to Raylan Pitts. Immediate denial from the Tiger block. What a good way to start off your match. Watley will try to give another good serve. Raylan Pitts was the one who got blocked there. Good serve receive from ETBU on the slide. Just barely misses the back line. So another point for Trinity. We'll be saying the school names more since they're both the Tigers.
Absolutely. The last time these teams faced off was in 2021. Trinity is maintaining a 13-0 win record against East Texas Baptist. That's going to be another point for the Trinity University Tigers. Really starting things off strong here in set 1.
Yeah, a lucky hit off the top of the net. The worst thing you can see when you're back to serve receive, and it just falls right on the logo. Next serve from Watley. That one's shanked pretty bad, and that's going to be another ace for Reagan Watley. The Tigers of Trinity starting things off on a 4-point scoring run. ETBU really wanting to cut off Watley now.
ETBU changing up their serve receive lineup a little bit here, trying to combat these really excellent serves, and I might have just jinxed her. That one going a little bit long, but that'll be the first side out for ETBU.
And desperately needed as heading back for ETBU. A player to watch out for, number 6, Avery Reed, senior out of Fulshear, Texas. Did some damage yesterday against St. Benedict, looking to do some against Trinity. But Maddie Fate drops the hammer immediately, and the Tigers of Trinity strike back as Taylor Starr will head into this match.
A great start for the Trinity University Tigers middles. You saw that blocked for the first set point, and then Maddie Fate once again putting the ball to the floor. Tigers running their middles early. Outside swing is blocked, but that's going to be tool out. Detweiler and Starr contributing to that one.
Now back to serve for ETBU. The libero, Callie Humphrey, junior, having to replace a graduating libero that was very good. Her first serve goes long. So the Tigers of Trinity enjoying a nice lead right now as that double substitution comes into play. Kendall DeRavel will head back to serve, and Courtney Pope will enter this match.
Same people on the floor as yesterday overall, but a change-up we're seeing today is Courtney Pope is going to be aligned with DeRavel in this 6-2 rotation, whereas Catherine Detweiler is going to be with Josie Dayer.
Good serve from DeRavel, forces a bump set. They try to tip it, but the Tigers are there to cover. Rodriguez set, swing, and it's down. A kill for Courtney Pope as the Tigers of Trinity keep on rolling.
Really great adjustment there by Courtney Pope. It's really challenging as a right-handed hitter to hit a ball that's coming over your left, and she placed that one perfectly down the line with a little bit of pace. DeRavel here with a nice low float out of the middle, and that one's going long, so that'll be another point for your Trinity Tigers.
Trinity up by 6. Certainly not a position you want to be in if you're ETBU. Have to imagine if Trinity were to score one more point that a timeout's going to be called eventually. But DeRavel, she'll get to serve another one. Another tough serve. Big swing and another block from the Tigers. Hits the floor. It seems that nothing is going right for ETBU right now. And that timeout does come on the floor. ETBU head coach Mallory Matthews, in her 3rd year with the program, wants to talk things over with her Tiger squad. And down by 7. I think it's plain to see why. Just looking at the beginning of these stats, the Tigers are hitting perfectly right now.
Yeah, we mentioned it yesterday. The Trinity Tigers do a great job of minimizing errors. They're going to keep the ball in play, force the other team to either make a play themselves or possibly push them into a pressure situation where they force an error. We are seeing that this morning. The Trinity Tigers with 0 errors, whereas East Texas Baptist are starting things off here with 4 of 9 points. That is not the amount of points you want to be easily giving to the Trinity Tigers, as they are a strong team that will just continue to run with it. Pretty low stats thus far, but Trinity Tigers really leading things off here. It's 9-2.
And really, those 2 aces from Reagan Watley really got the ball rolling in the right direction for Trinity, and an unfortunate direction for ETBU. But De Revel will serve us out of the timeout. We'll see if that timeout has cooled her off any. Good serve. It's going to be a very long bump set. They'll make an attack. Tool off the block for a kill. So ETBU, once again, cutting up another tough Tiger server from Trinity. Now going back to serve is Mackenzie Mansell, as ETBU's own 2-setter rotation takes effect. Mansell now becoming the setter for ETBU. Darabell, quick setting in the middle. Big swing, but unable to get down. Darabell going to Pope, and Pope will get the kill. Tigers break the 10-point barrier way before ETBU.
Great transitioning by Courtney Pope. You saw her with that first swing of the rally. East Texas Baptist doing a great job of keeping the ball in play, and then Courtney Pope coming up big again on the right side in transition. Mackenzie Logan behind the service line. Ball drops a little bit, but East Texas Baptist is going to keep it in play. A nice place shot down the line will catch Logan, and she'll sub out for Grace King.
That'll send number 13 for ETBU back to serve. Gracie Mosley. Mosley yesterday hit a ball, and it ricocheted off of a St. Benedict's player so hard that it went to the 3rd floor of Calgar Gym. King with a nice serve receive. Ravel going to Reagan Watley. Big swing, but gets dug. Avery Reed pushes it over. Another set from De Ravel. Waterfall ball for Courtney Pope. And Trinity just maintaining that heavily padded lead over ETBU. It's 11-4.
Couple instances in that last rally where you see the no double calls if you're setting your own teammate really going into effect. De Ravel being able to push that ball. A little bit more of a risky play there, getting that one up to Pope, and it working out great for the Tigers. Cross-court shot will score for East Texas Baptist, needing to really claw their way back into this match.
Coach Jenkins of the Tigers telling me that the double contact rule change doesn't change how you train setters, but it may make setters a bit more gutsy in their decisions. Absolutely. Going after balls that maybe they wouldn't have gone after before. Darabell will just have to bump set that one. And Reagan Watley, what a fortunate turn of events for ETBU to get that one over, but it doesn't matter. Maddie Fate, it's destiny, as Trinity gets the point no matter what.
Yeah, ETBU has had really great luck keeping balls in play, but Trinity is just handling them so well and putting them to the floor. It's going to lead to the Trinity Tigers 6-2 rotation. Josie Dare back on the court with Catherine Detweiler.
Dare going through the serve routine. And that one gets shanked. So a service ace for Josie Dare, as Tigers serving right now has been on fire, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, this team came out with heat yesterday, really consistent behind that service line. A lot of really deep serves, making it challenging, or making the opponent have to decide whether or not the ball is going to be in or out.
Attack from behind the 3-meter line is handled well by the Tigers of Trinity. Reagan Watley swings, dug by ETBU. ETBU's next attack denied. And able to respond, it's a free ball for Trinity. Maddie Fate, another kill for Maddie Fate. They are running her again and again because she keeps getting the kills. Tigers go up. Tigers of Trinity go up 14-5. Dare will be back to serve yet again. Already one service ace behind the line. With a tough serve. A tip attempt is handled by the Tigers. Reagan Watley swing, a lucky two off the block for Trinity. 15-5, Trinity leading. And that first set against Cortland, they really came out of the gates really strong. Won that first set against Cortland very, very handily.
A great pull by Catherine Detweiler, picking up that tip on the last play. Josie Dare here with another attempt behind the service line. Really low and aggressive float. Definitely some movement on that ball, and that'll be another ace for the Trinity University Tigers.
That's service ace number 4 already for the Tigers of Trinity. Only the first set. 16-5, Trinity leading. And that serve forces an over. There will run Detweiler, but dug by Humphrey. Bump set, swing from Reed in the net. So Trinity point as ETBU's offense needs to figure something out. And I think head coach Matthews agrees. Calls another timeout.
Really an unbelievable start for the Tigers. Once again, hitting above 500 in this first set. East Texas Baptist, unfortunately, needing to get on the map in regards to that hitting percentage if they want a chance of this first set. But it's looking like the Trinity University Tigers are going to take this one handily.
Up this much. We'll see if we see some new faces in for ETBU near the end of this set. Yeah, just hitting extremely well yet again. Saw some pretty crazy hitting percentages yesterday. Mackenzie Logan had 17 kills in the match against Cortland. Right now, she didn't have any. It's been mostly just mistakes from ETBU. I mean, 5 errors.
Yeah, the Trinity University is so successful in the few rotations that they've gotten to thus far. Maddie Fate, 3 for 3, hitting 1,000. Courtney Pope on the right side, you saw her taking some swings out of the middle and on the right side, currently hitting 750. And then Reagan Watley on your outside, hitting 250. We'll see what other hitters for the Trinity Tigers make it their way onto the board here, but they look really confident this morning.
ETBU back on the court. The Tigers return as well. Tigers of Trinity. Always got to get used to that. It's the same with Colorado College in conference. They're both the Tigers.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to make that mistake numerous times this match, and hopefully if you're watching, you just understand who we're talking about. It's Josie Dare behind the service line. A nice ball put in. Running their back row. Josie Dare will take the first ball. Jenna Rodriguez throwing one up for Reagan Watley off the top. That outside swing is going to catch Grace King, and that'll be a quick side out of the timeout for East Texas Baptist.
So ETBU still down by 11, but what you want out of a timeout is a point for your team. Gets them behind the service line again. As the setters change yet again, Lexi Moody, the junior setter out of Crawford, Texas, heads back to serve. And a couple Tigers of Trinity colliding with each other. Reagan Watley slams it down, but dug by ETBU. ETBU's next attack results in a point for ETBU as a Tiger of Trinity gets caught in the net. 17-7. Moody will get another chance to serve. And this ETBU team is one that is very loud during warm-ups. Today, yesterday, and practice the day before the Classic even started. As a great setter dump by Josie Dare. Catches ETBU off guard. Maybe just what Trinity needs to take control of this one yet again. Even more so than they already have.
It's going to be Josie Dare's first dump of the season. You saw Day Ravel with 2 yesterday. So that's going to be the first offensive move from Josie Dare. That serve from Watley going into the net, so a quick side out for ETBU.
ETBU has certainly been the loudest team of this Classic. They just scream. Not even words, they just scream.
All the time, yep. Hopefully you guys can hear them a little bit on the mic. Swing from Mackenzie Logan, a nice reach, but that one's gonna go a little bit too long. ETBU now 1 away from reaching that 10-point mark, but the Trinity Tigers 2 away from 20.
Next serve from ETBU. Handled by Watley. Big set over to Mackenzie Logan. Tool off the block for a kill. Mackenzie Logan finally getting in on the action. It's 19-9. Jenna Rodriguez will head back to serve. Another tough player behind the service line. Although we are going to get a substitution as Cassidy McLean will head onto the court and head back to serve. So McLean serving in a very comfortable situation, up by 10. But you'll want to make this one perfect. Clean serve. Handled well by ETBU. They run the attack. Lucky tool off the block. Point for ETBU. And they'll send it back in Aubrey Wheelock for ETBU as the libero heads back to serve Callie Humphrey.
Great to see McLean with some opportunities. She stepped in a lot of pressure situations last season, similar to such, but just being thrown in there for a quick serve or two here and there. And she did see quite a few aces last season in those situations. It's going to lead to the Trinity Tigers double substitution. Day Ravel and Courtney Pope re-entering the match. Day Ravel with quite a few service attempts earlier in this set. We'll see if she can finish this one off.
Day Ravel. Her serve, overhead receive is opted for. And ETBU will get the kill there. Gracie Mosley slamming that one to the Tigers' own attempted overhead receive. Just put the ball in a place where no one could get to it. It's 20-11. So ETBU trying to make something out of nothing as Sydney Temple is back to serve for ETBU. It's a new face for the Tigers of East Texas Baptist. Mackenzie Logan gets the big set and the big kill. Sometimes the ball just looks like a blur when it comes off of her arm. 21-11, Trinity leading.
Yeah, we talked about her power yesterday. We'll probably talk about her power throughout this entire season, but something about the whip on Mackenzie Logan. The ball just comes so fast out of her hands. A great serve by her is going to lead to a free ball here for the Trinity. We'll see how they use it. Taylor Starr out of the middle, and that'll be a point for the freshman middle.
It's 22-11. Trinity doubling up East Texas Baptist in this first set. As the two undefeated teams right now having this first set look very lopsided. Mackenzie Logan serves it too long. She's got a lot of power on that serve as well. Saw one serve yesterday that forced it over that went all the way out on the other side of the court.
Yeah, I think that one surprised even herself yesterday, the amount of pace that came off of the ball. East Texas Baptist down by 10 here in the first set. Really needing a run here if they want a chance.
They Ravel, quick setting, Pope. Pope tips it for the kill. Set maybe a bit high, but 6'2" Courtney Pope can reach up and get that.
Yeah, great option there for the Tigers. It's going to be Courtney Pope, and then that was Taylor Starr on a back quick. So the double quick forcing East Texas Baptist to really decide who they want to block in that situation. Again, Courtney Pope getting a little bit lucky with that wingspan. Outside swing here. Cross court, and that's going to get through the hands of Maddie Fate, so that'll be a quick side out for East Texas.
Now heading back to serve is at number 5 for ETBU, Sadie Kasowski, freshman out of Bremen, Texas. And King shanks that one. So a service ace for the freshman. It's got to feel good. 23-14 though, so a lot of work to do for ETBU if they even want to have a chance of coming back in this one. Right now it's looking pretty out of hand. That serve receive better, but Jenna Rodriguez has to downball it. Bump set for Reed. Swings in the net, too many touches by ETBU. And Jenna Rodriguez saves Reagan Watley from getting hit in the back of the head. So 24-14, set point for the Trinity Tigers. Catherine Detweiler will head back onto the court along with Josie Dayer as the rotation rotates yet again. Dayer going through that serve routine. and forces it over with that serve. Dayer, quick setting fate, one touch off the block. And now a tip from Reed, covered by Dayer. Rodriguez will set Detweiler, and Detweiler gets denied. The ETBU block coming together. They're down by 9 still. It's 24-15, Trinity leading. Need to double substitution for ETBU as Lexi Moody and Raylan Pitts come back onto the court. Moody will head back to serve. So can ETBU claw their way back from a very large deficit? Moody serve taken by King. Big swing from Maddie Fate. Ball still alive, but nobody can get to it. And the Tigers of Trinity handily win set 1, 25-15. And they were really good offensively yesterday, and they are hitting really well again today. You can see the stats on your screen.
Yep, a 480 hitting percentage is tough to beat. Unfortunately, East Texas Baptist really needs to get on the board. Currently hitting 136 with 6 errors. And again, those unforced errors are something you don't want to just be easily handing to the Trinity roster as they play a really clean match. Everyone on the court for Trinity really doing their jobs well. You hear a lot of good, solid communication out there. Behind the service line, we're getting these serves in for the most part and with a lot of pace. So overall, can't complain with this start.
And the Tigers of Trinity having 2 blocks, ETBU having 1. It's been very, very offensive, more so than getting up and blocking defensively. But, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be a block. Just the presence of Courtney Pope or Taylor Starr there may be enough to force a tip or force a bad spike. And Maddie Fate, 4 kills. Courtney Pope, 4 kills. They've been really enjoying running Maddie Fate out of the middle.
Yeah, another interesting rotation. Really fun to see Courtney Pope taking some swings out of the middle. We saw her play middle a few matches last season, and so that as an option where she can come across from the right side on the double quick is really working effectively for the Trinity Tigers. Overall, both teams looking rather confident, but the Tigers with a few more smiles on their bench as we go into set 2. East Texas Baptist are really going to have to turn up the heat if they want a chance at this Trinity roster, as they are looking really clean.
For ETBU, Gracie Mosley leading the team with 3 kills, and Avery Reed tied for second with 2 kills with Hannah Perry and Raylan Pitts. And Gracie Mosley and Avery Reed, certain observers of Region 10 volleyball will tell you that those are the players to watch coming into this season for ETBU, and they certainly have a lot of power behind their arms, but they haven't gotten a lot of opportunities to really show it, because whether it be unforced errors or the Tigers just getting in the way, Tigers of Trinity just getting in the way of whatever they're trying to do, it's just been tough going for ETBU. But it was the same way with Cortland yesterday, where Trinity took set 1 very handily, and we thought it may get out of hand in sets 2 and 3, but Cortland came back, bounced back, and made it close in sets 2 and 3. So we'll see if ETBU can do the same here in set 2 as they head back onto the court.
Absolutely. Yeah, Trinity Tigers really putting on the pressure behind that service line, so that's probably resulting in the lack of attempts there for Mosley and Reed. Mosley coming off of last season with 505 kills, whereas Reed coming off with 339. So we'll see if they can get going in this second set. The hole for East Texas Baptist that they're trying to fill this season is the libero position. Lily Hill, who recorded 563 digs last season, no longer on this roster squad. It's going to be Callie Humphrey trying to fill in those shoes. You can see her clapping, trying to get her team excited here in set 2. Trinity Tigers all huddled up. Similar lineups on both sides, and it's going to be East Texas Baptist to kick off this second set.
Lexi Moody to serve us into set 2. And we are off. Reagan Watley with serve receive very close to the net. Big swing from Mackenzie Logan, but handled by ETBU. But the Tigers come together and block the ETBU attack. Detweiler and Fate. And at starting off set 2, the exact same way they started off set 1. Jenna Rodriguez back to serve for Trinity. Tough serve. Moody will back set. Tigers able to handle the ETBU's first attack. Mackenzie Logan, big swing, tool off the block for a kill. Once it went off the block, the angle, the speed, just a bit too awkward for Humphrey to come and get. Rodriguez will try to put another good serve in there. Moody going all the way to Avery Reed. Cross-court spike is out. So once again, the Tigers of Trinity off to a very nice start here in set 2.
Great court awareness by Jenna Rodriguez on that last swing. It was coming with a lot of pace, and she just easily looked over that left shoulder, following that ball out. Tight pass here for East Texas Baptist is going to result in a tip, easily picked up by Watley. That one will go in attempt to Taylor Starr, but a little bit of a disconnect there between Josie Dare and Starr, so that'll be East Texas Baptist first point.
Yeah, another bit of a high set for Starr, but that one a bit too high for the 6'2" freshman to reach. Next serve from ETBU, handled by Trinity. Big swing, and that one's on the second floor. Mackenzie Logan nearly opening a door, nearly hitting the fire alarm. That would have been maybe not the best thing to happen, but Mackenzie Logan, well, I think ETBU wants her to cool off a little, so maybe they would have preferred that.
Might have been a free timeout there for East Texas Baptist. It's going to lead to the Trinity Tigers 6-2 rotation. They got DeRavel and Pope lined up again once again in this 6-2 rotation. Inside swing is just a tip that is thrown over. Jenna Rodriguez pushing that one to Courtney Pope down the line. East Texas Baptist is going to keep the ball in play. With a dump, DeRavel is picked up. Right side swing here. Blocked, and that'll be a Trinity University point. Great defense, a great scramble on both sides of the net. But Trinity will be the first to 5.
Tigers dancing near the bench. They're happy with the momentum that they are carrying right now. As Trinity leads at 5-1. Moody setting near the middle. Tigers able to pick up that attack. Swing from Courtney Pope. And Pope punishes ETBU. Trinity extends the lead even more. 6-1 now.
Trinity Tigers doing a great job of reading this match. You saw with that last play, a double block, and Mackenzie Logan pulling off perfectly to pick up the tip. Rolling off the top tape. Unfortunate result for East Texas Baptist. It's going to be another easy Trinity point.
That was Raylan Pitts on that attack. Just taking unfortunate bounce off the top of the net. Sailing out of bounds after that. DeRavel's next serve is a tough one. It's a very long set. ETBU takes the attack. Rodriguez will set the ball for Pope. Waterfall ball for Courtney Pope. And man, Courtney Pope is really rolling right now. That's kill number 6 for her in this match. And timeout called by ETBU, as very similar situation, maybe even a little bleaker than in set 1, as Trinity leads it 8-1.
Yeah, at this point, it just seems like everything is going in Trinity's favor. Unforced errors, great strong serves. Trinity's really pushing the pressure. It looks like they're trying to serve that back 2 feet of the court. They're catching East Texas Baptist high, forcing them to set their pins, and playing really excellent defense in order to run their offense effectively.
To make a correction, it may be 7-2. Our stats say 7-2. Our on-screen board says 8-1, so
who knows? Trinity is leading here in set 2. That being said, both teams still looking like they are high energy, still looking like they are confident on both sides. Trinity looking like they have a little bit more composure down there in their huddle, maybe a little less frantic, for a lack of better description. Both teams stepping back onto the court, and it's going to be DeRavel going back there for another service attempt.
DeRavel, one of many strong servers that the Trinity Tigers have. Trinity leading it by an undetermined amount right now. Serve handled well by ETBU. Big swing from Raylan Pitts, but a great dig by Watley. Mackenzie Logan swings, and it's off the up judge. Tigers going up even more, as I believe 9-1 is the correct score, as the stats starting to recorrect themselves. That one sails out, so point for ETBU.
A great run by Day Ravel. You saw her in that last scramble, getting up quick off the floor to get that outside set executed. Service here, Watley's gonna pick that one up. We are going to run our middle. Taylor Starr off the block. East Texas is gonna keep this ball in play, running their outside and catching the Trinity block. It's gonna be a tool.
Yeah, but it was a good setup by the Trinity Tigers. It's one of those things where you had it right, but unfortunately, the ball just ended up between you and the net. Humphrey serves for ETBU. Darabella going to Mackenzie Logan. Just not catching the back line. It is a touch. Very close to the back line, but either way, if you touch a blocker, that's a kill in volleyball, so Mackenzie Logan will head back to serve. Tigers break the double-digit barrier. It's 10-3, Trinity leading. Logan serve. They run the middle for ETBU, but the attack is handled by the Trinity Tigers. And Courtney Pope, yet again, kill number 7 for Pope. She's doing very well right now.
Yeah, Courtney Pope, a sophomore this year. She was the freshman that we were super excited about last year, and it's great to see her kicking off her second season with the Trinity Tigers with some great success. They're running her quite a bit this match. Great hustle here by East Texas, keeping the ball in play. We'll see how the Tigers use it. Going to Courtney Pope once again, and she will put that ball to the floor. What a match for Courtney Pope. No touches on the block whatsoever with that last swing. Great pace, and that'll send Mackenzie Logan back to serve.
She had 7 kills last match. New season high today, 8 kills. Moody back set. Raylan Pitts gets denied, but ETBU able to cover themselves. Darabell going to Reagan Watley. Big swing from Watley, and Trinity can't cover themselves, so mark that down as a block for ETBU. Down by 8, but ETBU needs all the momentum that they can get at this point.
Tough luck for the Trinity Tigers there. Taylor Starr and Jenna Rodriguez both right in the correct spot for coverage, but just a little bit of a miscommunication as to who is going to take that last ball. Tigers with a heck of a lead here in set 2. East Texas Baptist really going to need to turn on the heat.
Darabell, quick setting the middle. Taylor Starr with a great swing, but handled by ETBU. Darabell will go to Reagan Watley. Her swing dug out. And that's going to be a point for ETBU as the Tigers can't get the pancake dig. 12-5 still, but ETBU trying to get themselves hyped up as best as they can. Very similar situation as set 1, where Trinity took a very large lead. And great eye by Jenna Rodriguez. That was pretty close to the back line. But Rodriguez must have 20/20 vision because she saw that one was heading out.
Yeah, great look by her, and she followed that one all the way to the line. You saw her right foot touching the back line, making sure that her call was correct. Taylor Starr behind the service line here, running the right side, a tip. Taylor Starr right there to pick it up. It's going to be Courtney Pope, a tip, easily picked up here. Outside swing. No touch on the ball. It's going to be East Texas Baptist with the quick side out.
So ETBU coming back little by little as the powerful Avery Reed heads back onto the court for ETBU. Next serve for East Texas Baptist. Day Ravel going for Reagan Watley. Watley gets dug. Avery Reed will take a swing, but it's in the net. It's a very uncharacteristic game for her. Avery Reed's hitting in the negatives right now. It's just one of several spikes from her that have been in the net.
Yeah, that last swing going up against Maddie Fate and Courtney Pope, so maybe the intimidation of a large Tiger block resulted in her trying to hit that ball a little bit too sharp. It's going to be the 6-2 rotation substitution. Josie Dare and Catherine Detweiler back on the court.
Quick set from the middle, but Trinity able to block it. Reed trying to get it over, but Trinity denying her. Next swing from ETBU, that'll be a kill. As number 17, Hannah Perry, the senior out of Wiley, Texas, will end up with the kill. It is 14-7 as Sadie Kasowski heads back to serve for ETBU.
Trinity Tigers are going to pull Watley up to the net. We saw her in pretty much every serve-receive rotation last season, but it's going to be Catherine Detweiler and Grace King back there passing with Jenna Rodriguez. A tip. East Texas Baptist with a scramble. It's going to be a free ball for Trinity. We'll see how they use it. Going to Maddie Fay off the block, and she'll score.
Great job by Trinity. You know, getting that free ball from ETBU, who was really scrambling to get that ball just over the net again. Took that opportunity and scored with it.
Mackenzie Logan subbing back in. She's currently hitting above 600.
Back set, big swing, forces it over. ETBU will get another opportunity. Reed pushes it over, and Trinity can't get it back across. And really, Mackenzie Logan did not have a kill until halfway, maybe way over halfway into that first set. Now she has 6 in the match.
Yeah, she is quite the star. Yesterday, we were absolutely shocked by the amount of kills she had coming out of that first match. It's going to be an ace for East Texas Baptist, catching Jenna Rodriguez there. Luckily, the Trinity Tigers have quite the wiggle room here in this second set.
Lexi Moody getting that service ace. She'll try to get another one. ETBU needs to string a run together. That one sails out of bounds. That one a bit easier for Jenna to judge. So Taylor Starr re-enters the game for the Tigers. Up 16-9, the Trinity Tigers. Rodriguez's serve. Overhead receive. Back set on the slide. Point for the Trinity Tigers. Could not get any of them to touch that ball. So they extend their lead just a little bit more. Serve from Rodriguez. Bit of a change-up. Set in the middle. That'll be a kill for ETBU. Maybe deceptively strong there. Tigers of Trinity still up by 7, but ETBU looking for momentum.
Yeah, East Texas Baptist has really been struggling with these serves that are going out. As long as they keep the ball in, they at least have a chance against Trinity Tigers here. Outside swing is blocked but tooled. That's going to be another attempt behind the service line for them.
And Gracie Mosley showing her power off there. Timeout called. So both sides will get an opportunity to talk things out. But Trinity, and they're hitting 455 right now. Thought that was unsustainable in yesterday's match to be hitting around that mark. They're doing it again here.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be those errors that are really hurting East Texas Baptist. Trinity playing a really clean match thus far with only 3 errors here, but East Texas with double digits, 12 errors currently. That being said, East Texas Baptist has one more dig than Trinity, so arguably keeping more balls in play here and there in these long rallies. The Tigers really putting on the pressure, the Trinity Tigers really putting on the pressure behind the service line with 4 aces to East Texas's 2. Overall, Trinity really putting the ball to the floor with 23 kills thus far. East Texas Baptist really needing to do a better job, maybe with that serve receive, so that they can get more opportunities for their offense. And as mentioned, those missed serves are really not helping the momentum behind that East Texas Baptist service line.
Talk about side outs. Trinity with a 73% side-out rate for this match. They are getting the ball almost whenever they want it. ETBU still having some work to do. Trinity, Wally and Rodriguez collide with each other, and that pretty much ruins any opportunity that Trinity may have had to get that ball back over. So ETBU will get another opportunity.
Trinity will push up Mackenzie Logan, pulling back Catherine Detweiler in this serve receive. Off the tape, Watley with the pass. Josie Dare with a great pull out of the net, getting that one up to Taylor Starr. Outside swing. It's saved by the Trinity Tigers. A free ball here for East Texas Baptist. Trinity doing a great job of keeping the ball in play. Jenna Rodriguez throwing over a down ball. Outside tip down the line. And that is saved with a reach from Watley. Jenna Rodriguez throwing over another free ball opportunity. And that is blocked by the Trinity Tigers. Great defense on both sides. But Trinity is going to take that one.
And it's rallies that when you win them, give a great boost to morale of your side. And when you lose them, it's just a painful feeling. But Day Ravel back to serve for the Trinity Tigers. T. Moody is that maybe a bit off. So Trinity will get an attack. And when Mackenzie Logan swings, she hits, and she hits. It's 19-12 as Mackenzie Logan gets her 7th kill of the match. Timeout on the floor. ETBU not wanting this one to get too out of hand, or more out of hand than it is already, as Trinity has just been dominant in the entirety of this match so far. It hasn't looked like they have slipped, tripped, or really made many mistakes to speak of.
Yeah, they started this morning off strong, and they're continuing to play a really clean match thus far. It really just looks like everything is going in Trinity's favor. They are working really hard on defense, like I mentioned, just keeping balls in play. You saw some down balls from Jenna Rodriguez throughout the past couple of rallies, some great one-arm digs from Watley to keep the ball in play. They're where they need to be at the right moments, enforcing East Texas Baptist to make a play. We're seeing a lot of tips from East Texas Baptist so far in the match. And maybe they're needing a little bit better of a setter-hitter connection so that they can get some more aggressive swings off, as Trinity is right there ready to pick up those tips. East Texas Baptist first onto the court. As per usual, the Trinity Tigers are using the full extent of the timeout time.
Trinity right now, 5 blocks. ETBU has 2. Courtney Pope hitting .727. 8 kills on 11 attempts. She's been very efficient, to say the least.
Really an incredible start for her for this season, and she's on the court now, so we'll see if she can contribute further. Serve out of the timeout. It's going to be caught right at that top tape and not falling over, so that'll be a side out for East Texas Baptist. It's going to send number 7, Callie Humphrey, back behind the service line.
Humphrey trying to have a strong serve. Rodriguez will set up Mackenzie Logan. Man, that was really close to the corner, but just a bit too far. You can just see the power on that swing, though.
Great to see her staying aggressive, even on those out-of-system swings.
That's going to be an ace for ETBU, so maybe something brewing for the Tigers in powder blue. That's Callie Humphrey still serving for them. Lucky number 7 serves up another one. Day Ravel going to Pope. Will ETBU be able to get it over? And Pope tries to push it down, but it goes back to the Trinity Tigers side. And a tool kill for ETBU. Almost wonder if Pope would have been better off just letting that ball fall, because I don't know if it was going over the net on that trajectory, but
yeah,
when she pushed
really
it down, it went on the net.
Really hard to say. Some tough luck with that top tape. Jen Rodriguez with the pass. They're going to run Watley out of the back row. A little bit of a miscommunication there will result in a free ball opportunity, tipping that one into the into the antenna. So a side out for the Trinity Tigers. That'll send Mackenzie Logan back behind the service line.
Tigers up Trinity, first to 20 in the second set. Mackenzie with that jump serve. It's always tough. Big swing, a block from Trinity. And that was a powerful attack that was quelled by the Tigers. It's Gracie Mosley, a lot of pop in the arm, but the Tiger block is just an iron wall.
Yeah, that's going to be a duo we will probably be talking about a lot this season. Taylor Starr lined up with Courtney Pope. Quite the big block. That serve's going to go long. So a side out for East Texas Baptist, and Grace King is going to sub in back row for Mackenzie Logan.
And this rotation for the Tigers, wanting to get the more defensively sound serve receiving players to get some of the tougher servers from ETBU. King with the serve receive. De Ravel set up Watley. Watley gets blocked, but a lucky tool will result in a Trinity Tiger point. 22-17. Trinity up by 5. Send back Taylor Starr to serve. As they got to signal the ball boy to hand over a volleyball. And they will not have Taylor Starr serve. Instead, Cassie McLean will head back into this match to pinch serve for Starr. Serving specialist role for McLean in this match. Her serve's on its way. It's going to be a tough one to handle for ETBU. They take the attack. That's too many touches by ETBU as the Trinity Tiger block doesn't touch the ball. So 23-17. Trinity just 2 points away from securing the second set. McLean. Another serve. And that one is shanked. It's going to be a free ball for the Trinity Tigers. De Ravel setting the middle. Maddie Fate puts the Trinity Tigers at set point here in set 2. As number 2, Cassidy McLean coming in that pinch serving role, having a huge impact, forcing ETBU to be out of system. We'll see if she can finish off ETBU. That one handled much better. The swing, dug by King. Tigers bumping into each other on the Trinity side. Be a free ball for ETBU on the slide. And the Trinity Tigers take set 2 as the slide attack from Grace Williamson does not go through. So Trinity will head up 2-0 on ETBU as we switch sides yet again. But just once again, another dominant performance by the Trinity Tigers. ETBU, it looked like they may have had some things figured out as the set went on, but right now you see those hitting percentages. Hitting 0, that's never a sign for success.
Yeah, both teams looking relatively confident on the court, but everything is going for the Trinity University Tigers right now. Their defense, it's like they're exactly where they need to be, getting these random one-arm touches to keep the ball in play. Nothing is falling on their side of the court. And I mean, the momentum right from the jump, they've started both sets off with a great block, and then that last point of set 2, Watley with a solo block to finish things off. Really strong presses there at the net, making it tough for East Texas's offense to get going.
7 blocks for the Tigers of Trinity in total. ETBU still only with 2. It's been such an offensive day for the Tigers that Jenna Rodriguez, who's leading the team in digs with 6, just hasn't had too many opportunities because usually when the Trinity Tigers attack, they're scoring. Looking at Courtney Pope, still hitting well, 667, 8 kills. Mackenzie Logan with 7, Maddie Fate with 6. Those have really been the offensive leaders for the match thus far for Trinity. And Taylor Starr yet again making that big impact at the front, contributing to 4 of 7 of the Tiger blocks, and Catherine Detweiler contributing to 3 of them. So really, full team game for Trinity on this deep roster this year. Well, for ETBU, Gracie Mosley leading them with 7 kills, and Avery Reed in second place for ETBU with 4 kills. Now Gracie Mosley and Avery Reed trying their best to break through that Tiger defense, but they've just been really sound, especially on the serve receive front. They have not let too many serves hit the floor. ETBU has 4 service aces, but Trinity does as well. But yeah, very defensively sound from both sides.
Yeah, Reed, normally a player that East Texas Baptist looks to, currently in the negative, 4 kills, 5 errors on 12 total attempts. So she is getting quite a handful of attempts, but unable to get that ball to the floor. Tiger defense, as mentioned, just really where they need to be in each one of those swings. As I mentioned, East Texas Baptist throwing over a lot of easy balls. We've seen a lot of tips, a lot of standing tips, down balls. So hopefully they can get their defense and passing up so that they can get their offense a little bit more in this match. It's going to be a tough road for them if they want a chance at this match. Trinity Tigers currently up 2 sets to none. Expecting similar lineups here in this third set. We'll see if Julie Jenkins throws any new faces out there given the success of set 1 and 2.
ETBU. Hannah Perry, number 17, staying on the floor to start this third set. So a little bit of a change for the East Texas Baptist Tigers. Waiting for Jenna Rodriguez to be checked into the game. Jesse Dare talking with the up judge for just a moment. We're nearly underway. ETBU in the powder blue uniforms. Very recent change to ETBU. I think 2 or 3 years ago they started using these powder blue uniforms. It's been a bit of a movement for uniforms all across every sport. Powder blue has been a bit of a craze. I know the women's basketball team for Trinity has wanted to add powder blue to their own uniforms. That one hits the antenna, so point for the Trinity Tigers. Fortunately for the women's basketball team, powder blue is not an official color of Trinity, so they can't add it to their uniform. Moody setting the middle, dig by Adair, forces it over, but the Tigers getting to set. Mackenzie Logan, she gets the kill. Trinity leading 2-0. ETBU just hitting it over on 1, giving Trinity just another opportunity to attack. So Reagan Watley will be back to serve. Moody, quick set the middle, blocked. That one's hit under the net. The attack from Sydney Temple just can't go through. That's just unfortunate for ETBU. Not Sydney Temple, Anita Hancock rather. Big set. Anna Perry's attack is dug easily by Watley. Mackenzie Logan smashes the ball down. And once again, the Trinity Tigers start off a set on a 4-0 run. Reagan Watley still behind the service line. Rough start for ETBU. See if they can cut off Watley. And Watley will cut herself off as she barely misses that back line.
Barely missed, but still a really strong and aggressive serve. Forced East Texas Baptist to make a decision as to whether or not they wanted to play that ball. And they guessed correctly. It's going to be Jenna Rodriguez with the pass. Going to Maddie Fate out of the middle and a quick side out for the Trinity Tigers.
So Jenna Rodriguez will head back to serve. Taylor Starr entering the game for the Tigers. Usually a team has a strong part of the rotation, but every part of this rotation for the Trinity Tiger squad has looked really strong. The tip covered by Dayer. The bump very close to the net. It's going to be a free ball for ETBU. Quick set covered by Watley. It'll be a point for ETBU as Trinity gets called for a lift. It's the first lift called on Trinity this season. I don't think he got called for lift at all last season, so.
Yeah, tough dig there. Quite a bit of pace, really tight. Josie Dare trying to save that one. It's going to be outside swing from Mackenzie Logan. Great defensive dig or coverage from Jenna Rodriguez, but that one's going to fall on the Trinity side. So that'll be a point for East Texas Baptist. Slowly making their way back into this third set. Down by 2 here.
Humphrey, the libero, serves for ETBU. Dayer going to Starr, and Starr gets a kill. Taylor Starr, kill number 3 for the match. She's contributed so much in front of the net. She's been having an excellent start to her Trinity career.
Kill leaders for the Trinity Tigers, both in the front row at this moment. Courtney Pope and Mackenzie Logan on the pins, and that's going to be an ace.
Kendall DeRavel, just one of many strong servers. It's going to be a race for service aces this year between DeRavel, Rodriguez, and maybe Mackenzie Logan. Another good serve for DeRavel. A set from Humphrey. Trinity in the right position, but a strong swing from Gracie Mosley puts the ball between the Tiger block and the net. So it's 7-4. So ETBU not trailing as much as they have been in previous sets, as the setters will change for ETBU. Mackenzie Mansell back to serve, the junior out of Belton, Texas. Watley with the serve receive. DeRavel going to Mackenzie Logan. Big kill for Mackenzie Logan as the ball hits light speed. She'll be heading it back to serve. She hit one into the concession stand yesterday.
Yeah, the power coming out of her hands. It's almost as if the defense isn't sure what to do about it. There's been very few touches on the block to help out the defense. And with that pace, it's hard to guess where it's going to go. It's going to be Grace King subbing in again for Mackenzie Logan, that last point, going to East Texas Baptist.
Avery Reed re-enters the game for ETBU. It was Grace Williamson with that last kill for these Texas Baptist Tigers. Jenna Rodriguez handles the serve receive. Big bump set for Reagan Watley. Overhead dig. Now Avery Reed with her attack. One touch off the block makes it easier to handle. Courtney Pope swings, but gets dug. Avery Reed, huge swing. And Grace King can't react fast enough. And can't really blame her, as Avery Reed absolutely pounded that ball into the court.
Great placement by her right down the line. Grace King diving, trying to get a hand on it, but unable. It's going to be Jenna Rodriguez with this first pass, going to Watley on the outside, off the block. Grace King right there for some coverage. A slide from Courtney Pope will score. And that'll be her 9th kill of the match.
And all the big players love going down the slide. Courtney Pope certainly likes it. Taylor Starr will be back to serve. The Tigers of Trinity will elect not to send in Cassidy McLean this time. A set for Reed. Big cross-court swing, a point for Trinity. As very smart by Taylor Starr. Almost reached out to try and dig it, but thought better of it. Very smart decision as that one was going out.
Great court awareness. And she'll be back there for another service attempt. The Trinity Tigers, are going to be the first to 10 of this third set. That serve's going to be in the net. So a relatively quick side out for East Texas Baptist. They're doing a better job of staying in this third set, only down by a few points here, looking for a run themselves.
They'll bring back Sadie Kozowski to serve for ETBU. Freshman serves it up and forces it over. Great serve from the freshman, as it's just easy enough to get the unassisted kill. ETBU down by 2, playing much better in this set than in the first 2 sets. Kozowski back to serve yet again. King handles the serve receive much better. Reagan Wiley attacking near the 3-meter line, gets dug. The dump is successful, and Lexi Moody hyping up her squad. ETBU only down by 1. Kozowski will get another chance. Freshman from Bremen, Texas. Hits the lines judge. So 11-9 as Kozowski will get cut off on her own accord. So that's 2 out of our 3 officials that have been hit by a volleyball today. Actually, maybe 3 out of 4. I think only our down judge has not been hit, so.
East Texas Baptist looking for a quick side out here. They got some momentum as they worked their way up to .9. It's gonna be Josie Dare behind the service line for the Trinity Tigers. A dribble over the net is picked up. And that's going to be that quick side out that possibly East Texas Baptist needs in order to go on a run. Still down, but just by 1 at this point.
So back to serve for ETBU is Lexi Moody. ETBU's best opportunity to take the lead is here and now. Big swing from Maddie Fate, the super senior from New York, New York. She has a New York minute to spare, and she gets the kill. It's 12-10, Trinity leading. Reagan Watley back to serve. A junior out of the Woodlands, Texas. It'll be a bump set. ETBU will just push it over, and that one hits the court. Just push it in a very awkward position. Rodriguez couldn't quite get there, so great job by ETBU making something out of nothing.
A really aggressive shot there, trusting the hands to ensure no spin on the ball. Pass by Watley. Josie Dare is going to go to her outside. Mackenzie Logan down the line, picked up. Outside swing here, off the tape. Jenna Rodriguez with a dig, but that one is going to go into the stands. So East Texas Baptist will tie things up 12-12, and Julie Jenkins will use one of her timeouts.
Head coach for the Trinity Tigers, Julie Jenkins, in her 40th year with the Trinity Tigers. She has some of the most wins for any head coach at any sport, at any level, and one of the longest tenured head coaches at any sport, at any level. She has seen a lot of volleyball. She knows, and I think it's safe to say at this point, I think she's had 1 losing season in her entire career here at Trinity, so.
We don't need to talk about that one.
I think it's safe to say she knows what she's doing.
She means business, that's for sure. Last season, Julie Jenkins being the SCAC Coach of the Year for the 16th time. So definitely has some accolades on her shoulders. Tigers, both teams tied up at 12 here, but Trinity Tigers not looking too shaken up by it. They really had a strong lead in set 1 and set 2. And we'll see if they can string back together some points to obtain a lead here in set 3. East Texas Baptist looking a little bit more confident there on the court as they've tied things up. And they'll have the serve out of the timeout.
Trinity will head back on to the court. And Coach Jenkins from Oswego, New York, had never been to Texas until she took this job. And now she's been here for 40 years. So Texas has certainly become her home. Serve received by Watley. Mackenzie Logan, big swing. Good coverage by Detweiler after Mackenzie Logan got blocked. Allows for that second opportunity. Mackenzie Logan doesn't miss that time. Kill number 11 for the super senior from Calgary, Canada. Jenna Rodriguez will be back to serve. Not the only one in the libero jersey for Trinity. They have dressed 2 liberos, but Jenna Rodriguez has been on the court the entirety of the time. Big swing dug by Watley. Dump attempt sent back by ETBU. Detweiler will get the set from Rodriguez, but she gets dug. Reagan Watley handling that attack. Taylor Stark gets the set. Good rally going. Gracie Mosley. Her attack doesn't fall. Down ball sent over by Josie Dare. The quick set the middle. Anita Hancock can't get that one down. Mackenzie Logan, big swing. Point for ETBU. as that angle just a bit too sharp from Mackenzie Logan. It is 13-13.
Nice idea by Mackenzie Logan. We've seen that sharp cross swing for her work out numerous times. It's great to see her staying aggressive despite the long rally. It's going to be a pass from Watley. This ball going out to Mackenzie Logan once again, and she'll put that one right to the floor. Great bounce back from that last point, and that'll lead to the Trinity Tigers 6-2 rotation. Day Ravel and Courtney Pope subbing back in.
And Mackenzie Logan, yeah, she hurt that volleyball. That was hit very hard. I know I wouldn't be able to dig that one out. Kendall Day Ravel, tough serve, a dump attempt is successful. So a bit of deception from ETBU. Lexi Moody ties it back up. Now into the match for ETBU. Mackenzie Mansell will head back to serve. As now two setters on the court for ETBU, and Lexi Moody and Mackenzie Mansell. Day Ravel setting up Mackenzie Logan. She smashes it into the floor. Humphrey can't do much about that one. It's 15-14. Mackenzie Logan back to serve now. No service aces in this match, but she had plenty yesterday. Mackenzie Logan serve hits the top of the tape. First attack from ETBU will limit Mackenzie Logan to just one serve. 15-15. We're going back and forth here in Calgard Gym here in San Antonio, Texas. Gracie Mosley back to serve for ETBU. Judge blows the whistle. Jenna Rodriguez with the serve receive. Reagan Watley swings and gets denied. She'll get another opportunity, but she gets dug by ETBU. Tiger block comes together. And who else could it be but Taylor Starr and Courtney Pope? 6'2" and 6'2" make for a very imposing block. It's 16-15. Taylor Starr will head back to serve. Yeah, the freshman and the sophomore, just a very dynamic duo to start off the season. Setting in the middle, there'll be a quick kill for Avery Reed. So one kill for one Tiger team is resulting in another kill for the other Tiger team, as the Tigers and Tigers are tied 16-16 in the third set.
Yeah, East Texas Baptist finally getting in their groove in regards to their offense, being a little bit more aggressive, some stronger swings, forcing the Trinity Tigers to really play some tougher defense here.
Serve from Kasowski. Day Ravel setting Maddie Fate, but her attack is handled. Reed's attack dug out by Jenna Rodriguez. Reagan Watley waterfall ball. And Trinity has been maintaining the lead. ETBU still hasn't taken a lead yet in this match, so they'll certainly be looking to do so. This is their best opportunity right now. It's getting pretty late in set 3. It's almost crunch time. Josie Dare will head back to serve.
Yeah, if East Texas Baptist wants to push some points, this would be a rotation they would want to do so in. Mackenzie Logan and Courtney Pope not on the court at the moment in this rotation. We'll see if they can push some points here or if it'll be a quick side out for the Trinity Tigers.
The senior from Wiley, Texas, Hannah Perry, back on the court for ETBU, number 17. Next serve from ETBU. Received by Grace King. Maddie Fate swings hard, but ETBU getting better at handling those attacks. And ETBU will be credited with the kill as a Trinity Tiger touched that attack. So ETBU with their first lead in this third set, 18-17. So we'll see if Lexi Moody can serve up another good one. ETBU setter. Handled by Detweiler. Reagan Watley, big swing. One touch off the block. Now Maddie Fate will attack. Her tool kill will go through. It's 18-18. And now both sides struggling to get one up on the other and take a lead that manages to stay more than one play. But now with Mackenzie Logan coming back onto the floor, ETBU certainly has to be on their toes. Good serve from Reagan Watley. Forces a down ball. But no Trinity Tiger is there to cover that back line. Both Watley and Rodriguez were either thinking or hoping that that one was going out. So ETBU gets away with one. It's 19-18.
Yeah, Watley getting caught a little bit shallow in that recent defensive play. We'll see if she can make it up here with a pass. Ball dribbling over the net is going to catch Detweiler. So a tricky ace there from East Texas. They are going to extend their lead to 2 points here. Tigers still looking composed and confident on the court in regards to the Trinity side. Jenna Rodriguez with this first pass. They're going to throw this one up to Mackenzie Logan, and that'll be a quick side out for Trinity.
Tigers of Trinity not wanting to stay down for long. Maddie Fate heads off the court. Taylor Starr back on. And so comfortable with the freshman up front. She's been such a presence there. She's assisted in 5 of the 9 Trinity Tiger blocks today. Big swing, dug out by Jenna Rodriguez. Mackenzie Logan the tip. It's covered by ETBU. Bump set for Gracie Mosley. Dug by Josie Dayer. Big bump set for Mackenzie Logan. Gets blocked by ETBU. So they're up by 2, 21-19. Nearing the end of this third set. We'll see if ETBU forces Coach Jenkins to call another timeout. I believe the Tigers have only called 1 this set. The serve receive is shanked, but it is sent back over. Free ball for ETBU. Big swing from the middle. And ETBU is on a roll. So many players contributing to this amazing set 3. And timeout called. It's Coach Jenkins wanting to talk things over with the Trinity Tigers, because right now ETBU up by 3. It's their largest lead of this match so far.
Yeah, Trinity Tigers not doing anything particularly wrong as a result of East Texas Baptist getting this few-point lead, but it's really just East Texas Baptist really turning up the heat as we were looking for them to do in set 1, set 2. It's finally showing here in set 3. As mentioned, they are playing a little bit more aggressive there at the net, keeping some balls in play in regards to Trinity's strong defense. But that being said, the Trinity Tigers often have great success out of their timeouts, so we will see if they string together some points for a sweep here of this third set.
Right now, ETBU in this set is hitting 355. Trinity is hitting 312, so a much better third set all around for ETBU than the first 2 were. Trinity won set 1, 25-15, and then won set 2, 25-17. They're down by 3. They made a pretty impressive comeback against Cortland in set 2 yesterday, so this set is certainly not out of hand yet.
Yep, being down a handful of points is something that the Trinity Tigers don't get too shaken up about. We'll see how they bounce back after this timeout.
It's the libero for ETBU, Humphrey. Serves that one. Dayer going to Mackenzie Logan. Big swing, and that one's in the stands. So Trinity gets to 20, down by 2. Kendall DeRivelle will head back to serve as Courtney Pope re-enters the match. With an imposing block up front now with Taylor Starr, Courtney Pope. DeRivelle's serve is a good one. Tough set, and that block comes into fruition immediately as who else but Courtney Pope and Taylor Starr stopping the powerful Gracie Mosley. Timeout called by ETBU. Coach Matthews wants to talk things over with her squad now, because now Trinity only down by 1.
Only down by 1, looking really confident out there. That last block, really strong press from Taylor Starr and Courtney Pope. This is probably their strongest offensive lineup of the match thus far. Again, that rotation where you have Courtney Pope, Mackenzie Logan, and Taylor Starr in the front row at the same time. Trinity Tigers still down by 1. East Texas Baptist really needing to do a good job passing here and staying aggressive in the offensive front if they want to maintain the lead here in set 3 and possibly have a chance at the match.
Want to give a quick shout out to probably the best source for Region 10 of volleyball. We give a shout out to d3vbwest.wordpress.com. The man who runs it, Robert Rochelle. He may be a Southwestern fan, but he has some great information about our island region here in Division III volleyball. Huge shout out to him. Got to know the players to look out for ETBU coming into this one. Just a little bit more thanks to him. So thank you, Mr. Rochelle. Kendall DeRivelle serves us out of the timeout. Moody back set, big swing. Gets dug. Rodriguez will set up Courtney Pope, and Courtney Pope with the kill. Double-digit kills for Courtney Pope. That's number 10.
Insane. 10 for 15 with 0 errors. Truly an incredible performance from Courtney Pope thus far here in the match.
Another good serve for DeRivelle. Big swing, and that one will hit the floor. So ETBU really wanting to put away Trinity. They're up by 1. It's 23-22. And both these squads are going to be playing this one out until the end of the set. Mackenzie Mansell, junior setter, back to serve for ETBU from Belton, Texas, home of University of Mary Hardin Baylor, conference rival for ETBU in the ASC. They are the current reigning champions of the ASC, earning that automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. DeRivelle going to Mackenzie Logan. Huge block for ETBU, puts them at set point. They're not done yet. They're getting hyped up. So Mansell wanting to put away the Trinity Tigers here in set 3, forces set 4. Rodriguez with the serve receive. It's going to be a free ball for ETBU. That attack just doesn't come together. But a missed set from ETBU. Just set the attacker too high. That was Grace Williamson, I believe, that got set too high. So a lucky break for Trinity. Still, they can't afford to make any mistakes. Mackenzie Logan back to serve. It's a good serve. Forces a bump set. The swing. It's covered by Jenna Rodriguez. Reagan Watley with the attack. Be another bump set. Mosley pushes it over. But it's going to be a point for the Tigers. A double committed by ETBU. Hey, did someone order some extra volleyball? Because that's what we're going to get in this set 3.
Yeah, tough decision there on the outside. Probably should have gone with a down ball in that scenario. A really tough set to be able to get a clean ball out of her hands. It's going to be Mackenzie Logan behind the service line once again, but a tough break. That ball's going into the net. So East Texas Baptist, 1 point if they want to take set 3.
The new goal for both these squads is 26. ETBU set point. All the pressure on right now, but Gracie Mosley, the junior, is used to it. DeRivelle going to Taylor Starr. It's a good attack. 25-25, a new goal, 27 points. As running the middles has worked very well for the Tigers. Starr will be back to serve. ETBU ready to receive. And good eye as that one is out. So ETBU at set point once again. Jenna Rodriguez back into the match for Trinity. ETBU back to serve is Grace Williamson. That one is too far. So new goal, 28 points.
Both teams with maybe a little bit too much energy.
Courtney Pope back to serve for the Tigers. Now this is certainly something you don't see every day. And the set to the middle, kill for ETBU. They're at set point yet again.
Given the length of this third set, we may be short on substitutions here. Courtney Pope is going to remain in the match. We are also going to have a setter front row for the Trinity Tigers, so only 2 offensive players for the Tigers up currently. It's going to be Watley and Maddie Fate. Maddie Fate getting that first ball, and it's going down. Trinity will get a quick side out here.
Now we're quickly approaching the 30-point barrier if things continue the way they are. Megan Watley back to serve.
And again, with those minimized substitutions left, or maybe none left, it's going to be Grace King front left on the outside for the Trinity Tigers. Another side out for East Texas Baptist, and this set is not done yet.
28-27. ETBU at set point once again. Avery Reed with that last kill for ETBU. The serve from Reed. It's in a difficult spot. Be a down ball sent over by Jenna Rodriguez. Ooh, tough set. Not the best attack. The setter dump from De Ravel is easily covered by ETBU. Reagan Watley digs out the next attack. It's going to be a free ball for ETBU now. Rudy going to Gracie Mosley. And ETBU wins a fiery third set, 29-27. We'll have another set here in San Antonio as ETBU fights back and lives to see another set.
What a set. Maybe East Texas Baptist was a little sleepy this morning because set 1 and set 2 went handily to the Trinity Tigers, but they really fought in that third set. Both teams with great defensive plays, great aggression in their swings, even towards the end of that third set. Both teams staying really, really aggressive. Very few tips at the end there. Hitting percentage is still in the hands of the Trinity Tigers in regards to the overall. And those errors in set 1 and set 2 are still reflective in regards to 22 errors to the Trinity Tigers, 8. It really could have gone to anyone there in the third, so we will see how this fourth shakes up.
Will certainly be interesting. It's very hard to come back and win a third set when you're down 2-0. It's really easy to be swept up in everything and get just swept out of whatever gym you're playing in. But ETBU staying tenacious and fighting back on their trip to the NCAA tournament a year ago. They went to probably one of the toughest regionals in terms of who was hosting it, to Wisconsin Oshkosh. They went and upset nationally ranked North Park in 4 sets before falling to another Region 10 school who was also in Wisconsin in that regional, Laverne. They were nationally ranked. They lost to them in 5 sets, and that was a very close match. So ETBU, they have a taste of the NCAA tournament now. Coach Matthews, in her 3 years, has put together 2 of the best years that ETBU volleyball has had. So it's a program that has been on the rise for the past couple of years. She said that she wants to come into this match with something to prove. And right now, ETBU still has some work to do, but they proved that they can certainly stand up to the major powerhouse in Texas. ETBU back on the court. 50 seconds left in the time in between sets. Coach Jenkins, as per usual, taking more time to talk with her team.
That last set, a great showing on the East Texas Baptist side. We mentioned Avery Reed being in the negative going into that third set, and she has come out in the positive, 10 kills. So really putting on the heat against Trinity. Overall, Grace Mosley still leading, 14 kills for East Texas Baptist, and you got Mackenzie Logan on the Trinity side with 15. Followed up by Maddie Fate with 10, Courtney Pope with 10, and Taylor Starr with 4. Hoping to see maybe a few more kills from Reagan Watley this set. She's had 18 total attempts with 3 kills, but only 1 error, still in the positive here. And we will see behind the service line if these teams both continue to put on the pressure. We've seen really aggressive, deep floats thus far. Excuse me. Looks like both teams are going to run pretty much the same lineups that they have in the prior 3 sets.
Haley Humphrey back on the court for ETBU. Jenna Rodriguez high fives her team as she gets back on to the court as well. So ETBU bounce back in set 3. Can they force a set 5 here in Calgard Gym? We are underway. They are going to Mackenzie Logan. Her swing dug out by Humphrey. Avery Reed gets blocked, but sent back over. Great coverage. And the swing from Maddie Fate, too sharp of an angle for Humphrey to get to. So a good, very entertaining first rally, but Maddie Fate shuts it down all the same. Trinity leading 1-0 as Jenna Rodriguez is back to serve. Her serve is a good one. Forces the setter to move a very long way. The attack maybe a bit weaker than usual. The swing for Mackenzie Logan will be a kill. ETBU tried to keep it alive, but no one there to get that third touch to try and get it over the net. So Trinity, once again, off to a hot start in set 4.
Trinity has done a great job coming out strong in all of these sets thus far. We'll see if East Texas Baptist can turn things around and maybe start off this 4th a little bit stronger. That last block, really strong press from Taylor Starr, and that'll be another point for Trinity, kicking things off here in set 4, 3-0.
Jenna Rodriguez gets another serving opportunity. Moody with the dump. And Dayer got 1 touch on it, but otherwise very successful dump from Moody.
Yeah, a great read there by Josie Dayer getting that hand on it, but unfortunately the ball just bouncing off of her platform slightly in the wrong direction.
Serve from Reed. 2 Tigers bumping into each other on the Trinity side. It's going to be a free ball for ETBU. Moody back set, blocked by the Tigers. Anita Hancock can't break through. ETBU's next attack is handled much better. Mackenzie Logan, her attack doesn't go. 1 touch off the block, just sent back over on 1 by the Tigers. Big swing, another really good stop from Trinity. Jenna Rodriguez able to dig the next attack. That ball still in the air. Great rally, free ball for Trinity. Dayer will set the middle, Taylor Starr. And Watley with a great dig. Mackenzie Logan, it's up for her. ETBU out of system, just pushed over. And Reagan Watley pushes it over in turn. Really good rally. Great dig by Jenna Rodriguez. Mackenzie Logan's attack gets dug out. And ETBU will take that rally. Gracie Mosley with the kill. It's 3-2, Trinity leading, but what a rally.
Great defense, great hustle on both sides. Really smart plays there at the net to keep the ball in play throughout that rally. Momentum is definitely in the hands of East Texas Baptist. And we'll see how Trinity bounces back.
Dayer setting Mackenzie Logan. Tool off the block for a kill. That's Mackenzie Logan's 17th kill of the match. So she's matched yesterday's total. Pretty insane start for 2 matches, 17 kills a pop.
Yep, yesterday's match only going to 3 sets, so we'll see how many she can rack up here in this 4th. It's going to be double substitution on Trinity's side. It's going to be Courtney Pope and Day Ravel subbing back in. Courtney Pope, also one of these kill leaders here. 10 for 15, 0 errors thus far in the match.
Now, Moody with the long set. Trinity block comes through yet again. That attack quashed. So the Tigers of Trinity up 5-2. Best efforts of ETBU right now. A bit in vain. Yarabel serve, another good one. It's going to be a bump set for Mosley. Big swing sent back by Trinity. And point for ETBU as that one hits the court in bounds. Jenna Rodriguez talking with the up judge.
Yeah, Trinity Tigers questioning if there was really a touch on that block. From our perspective and their perspective, it looked like it was a forceful tip off the tape, which would have resulted in 4 touches on the East Texas Baptist side. The call will remain. It's going to be a pass from Watley. Jenna Rodriguez is going to throw this one up to Mackenzie Logan. An aggressive swing is dug in that deep cross-court corner. Tip is picked up by Jenna Rodriguez here. Right side swing, Courtney Pope down the line. Will tool off the block, and that'll be a side-out point for Trinity.
It's such a deep team, this Trinity Tiger squad. You have 5th years making an impact, seniors making an impact, juniors making an impact. I say seniors, senior, which is just Catherine Detweiler. Big swing from Williamson gets sent back. Next attack from Perry. Once again, the Tiger block of Trinity coming together. I think that's block number 13 for Trinity. They're doing a very good job. Mackenzie Logan back to serve.
Yeah, really great stamina on that Trinity side to maintain a strong, strong press there at the block. Here in set 4, a lot of long rallies thus far, so really just keeping up with the pace here. Aggressive back set. Ball goes a little bit long, but a great option from Dayreville. It's going to be Grace King subbing in for Mackenzie Logan.
Wipe off the floor a little bit. A lot of effort's been put into this game, so wiping off the sweat. Now back to serve for ETBU is Mackenzie Mansell, the junior setter.
Trinity maintaining a lead here in the 4th set. Nice pass from Jenna Rodriguez. They'll put one up for Watley. Cross court off the block, and she'll score. Quick side out for Trinity. And it's going to be Maddie Fate stepping back on the court with Taylor Sard back to serve.
Maddie Fate up front with Courtney Pope. Now Star. Her serve is long. So 8-6 is the score now as ETBU gets a freebie. Or it's 8-5 rather, my apologies. We saw that in some of the scrimmages before the season started. Taylor started behind the line. Serves it strong. That was a good serve. Just coming off the platform awkwardly. So that's an ace for ETBU. They're only down by 2. So another opportunity for ETBU to grab that momentum. Back-to-back aces for Gracie Mosley. So now only down by 1 with the pocket aces being pulled out by ETBU. And now on the slide, Courtney Pope can't get it down. Big swing, and that one is going to be going down the staircase. Really huge swing there. ETBU ties it up 8-8 as Avery Reed shows off her power. And now the 2 offensive weapons for ETBU really heating up as Gracie Mosley and Avery Reed have certainly found their stride.
Yeah, Trinity Tigers in a little bit of a lull here, just needing to get their pass a little bit more consistent so that they can run their options. They do have 3 great options in the front row right now. Courtney Pope, Maddie Fate, and Reagan Watley on the outside. Just needing the opportunity to put up a great ball for any of them, really. And hopefully this timeout here called by Julie Jenkins is just what they need. Again, Trinity Tigers often finding success out of their timeouts. They look really confident, a lot of smiles, a lot of head nods in the timeout, in the huddle. they're not down yet. Still tied up at 8-8, so we'll see if they bounce back and maintain a lead for the rest of set 4.
Gracie Mosley has a double-double for herself, 16 kills, 15 digs. So good offensively and on the defensive front as well. Mackenzie Logan has 17 kills for Trinity. Now, the two offensive aces for both Tiger squads going toe-to-toe with each other. Gracie Mosley and Mackenzie Logan trying to outdo each other. Next serve from Mosley. And Reagan Watley, tool off the block out of the timeout, results in a Trinity Tiger point. So once again, coming out strong from their own timeout are the Trinity Tigers. Courtney Pope and Kendall Day Revelle will head off the court as Josie Dayer kicks the ball back. She re-enters this one with Catherine Detweiler. Dayer serve. Handled well. Moody back set. Big swing from Williamson. Gets sent back. Reagan Watley and Maddie Fate coming together to block that one.
A great lineup by Watley there, seeing that the set was inside and putting Maddie Fate right in the perfect spot with a strong press to get that block there. Trinity Tigers up by 2 now, so a great bounce back out of their timeout. Josie Dayer back to serve. Down the line, it's going to result in one option here, outside swing, cross court, and that'll catch Jenna Rodriguez. So a quick side out for ETBU.
That ball went, I think, right in front of Brian Jenselson in the stands. Got to watch out. Volleyball's flying everywhere. Now back to serve. Sadie Kozowski, freshman, serving in a bit more of a precarious situation now. ETBU trailing by 1. Really, really good eye there from Grace King. That one looked really close, but smartly taking that one. Freebie for Trinity. Mackenzie Logan back on the court, so.
Grace King keeping the fans on their toes. Hard to say whether she was swinging, trying to pass that one up, or if she was intentionally swinging and missing. It's going to be Watley with a nice low float. And that East Texas Baptist swing on the quick will score. Teams really going back and forth in regards to points here. Neither team able to string together a handful of points and really take a strong lead here. Trinity only up by 1.
Here we go, Lexi Moody serves this one up for ETBU. They're going to Mackenzie Logan, and ETBU unable to respond because that's too many touches. So great swing from Mackenzie Logan, just causes chaos for the ETBU Tigers. Trinity up by 2. Jenna Rodriguez looking to go on a bit of a serving run. Really good serve, forces the bump set. Gracie Mosley gets dug out by Reagan Watley. Mackenzie Logan, strong swing, but no ETBU Tiger touching it, so it is out. ETBU still only trailing by 1. It's 12-11. Avery Reed going back to serve. Reed with 2 service aces so far in the match. Dayer with the dump. Wingspan pushes it back over. Big swing from Mackenzie Logan, 1 touch off the block. And Trinity blocks it right back. So ETBU gets called for the lift. Trinity up 13-11. As I don't think ETBU was expecting that attack to be sent back to them, but really impressive by, I think it was Anita Hancock who reached up to send back the setter dump. Now Kendall Day Revelle back to serve for Trinity as she and Taylor Starr re-enter the match. Moody, quick back set. Perry gets the kill off the tool. So 14-12. Close set 4. Libero for ETBU. Humphrey back to serve. Humphrey serve, handled by Watley. Derivel setting Star, and the tip from Star works like a charm. 15 to 12 now, or 14 to 12 now, my apologies.
Really perfect placement by Star there. Just a soft touch out of her hands, and with that reach, ball didn't really need to go up at all. It just really floated down out of her hands. Mackenzie Logan with a tough serve. They're gonna run their outside to inside, and this ball is gonna go up to Courtney Pope on the right side. Doug, and another outside opportunity for East Texas Baptist. Some great coverage here. They'll run their right side. Strong press, but Jenna Rodriguez is right there for the tip. A slide for Courtney Pope was picked up. A dump, Jenna Rodriguez easily picking that one up. Watley with a swing. But that one's gonna go into the antenna. Nice rally on both sides. But that one's gonna go to East Texas Baptist. Trinity still in the lead here in set 4. Oh, excuse me. That was a Trinity Tiger point, so I think they were calling the antenna off of the block.
Next serve from Mackenzie Logan, another tough one. Big swing, gets dug by Mackenzie Logan. Reagan Watley, attack of her own, handled by ETBU. Gracie Mosley sends it over. Set by Jenna Rodriguez, and Courtney Pope decrees that this is a kill for herself. 16 to 12. Timeout called by ETBU. Tigers of Trinity go up by 4. Courtney Pope's 12th kill of the match, as the Tigers of Trinity have racked up 53 of those throughout the entirety of it.
Really incredible options for the Trinity Tigers on all fronts. Hoping to maybe see our middles get a few more swings here, but can't complain with Mackenzie Logan on the outside, 18 kills. Courtney Pope with 12. Maddie Fate, she has 11. Reagan Watley with 6, and Taylor Starr with 5. Everyone with really great hitting percentages thus far. Really good coverage also, and we're putting up a really strong block, forcing East Texas Baptist to take a few more attempts than maybe they were anticipating in some of these rallies. And we'll see if the Trinity Tigers can push through in this 4th set, maintain the lead, and take the match.
The Trinity Tigers ranked number 8th in the nation in the AVCA preseason poll. ETBU receiving votes, if you were to extend it beyond 25, they'd be the 26th best team in the nation.
So close.
So barely missing that cutoff. But a very talented squad. They are favorites to win the ASC this year. But they will have to deal with UMHB, who is another tough squad in that conference. A lot of tough squads in Region 10 in general, though. Mackenzie Logan with the serve, and that works to perfection off the up judge's chair. Service ace for Mackenzie Logan at long last. She's had some really good serves, but finally gets one to shank off a platform.
Really good placement there. Just an absolute drop once it passed the 10-foot line.
Next serve from Mackenzie Logan. Big swing. And man, Gracie Mosley just went through the Tiger block there, showing off that strength. 17 to 13 the score now, as Mosley's 17th kill of the match. Send back Mackenzie Mansell to serve for ETBU. And that one is out, so freebie for Trinity. Aiming for a tough spot, but the float just floating a little too far to the right. Now Taylor Starr back to serve. Trinity up 18 to 13 over ETBU. Overhead receive. And that attack just in the net. So an attacking error by ETBU maybe couldn't have come at a worst possible time. They're now down by 6. So ETBU is slowly getting left behind by the Trinity Tigers. Next serve from Starr. That one handled much better. And that one will hit the floor. It's Grace Williamson off the set from Moody gets the kill.
Lucky shot there for East Texas Baptist. I think we all thought that that one was going to float out the back, but right at about 2 feet from hitting that back line, it just dropped. We'll see if East Texas Baptist can string together some points here. A nice pass from Grace King. It's going to be Courtney Pope. She's picked up an opportunity here for the outside, and that one's long. No touch on the block, so that'll be a quick side out for Trinity, leading to their 6-2 substitution. Josie Dare and Catherine Detweiler subbing back in.
And a great dodge by the lines judge there, having to dance out of the way of that one. The aforementioned Josie Dare having a great match in that setter position, 23 assists. Moody going into Avery Reed, gets denied. Catherine Detweiler and Maddie Fate, the senior and the super senior, coming together to send that one back. Trinity up by 7 now. That is block number 16 for Trinity today. Dayer's next serve, another good one, forcing to just send it back. And a lot of sendbacks on ones. Maddie Fate tips it. And the dump covered by Grace King. Reagan Watley with the swing. First real attack of this play. And a tool off the block ends up as a kill for Avery Reed. A lot of sendbacks on one touches, but ultimately Avery Reed and ETBU will have the last laugh. Now heading back to serve is Sadie Kozowski. The freshman being put in a bit of a big spot, being down by a lot, needing to win the set to force a fifth. They are going to Watley. Watley gets blocked. Anita Hancock coming together with Alexi Moody to stop that one. It's always nice when you can have a setter that can get up there and block as well. Kozowski's next serve. Received by King. Maddie Fate tries to tip it, but gets sent back by ETBU. So Fate will do it again. That one does get over, but handled. Touch off the block. Kill for ETBU and Avery Reed. She's starting to get on a roll. Kill number 14 for her. It's 21-17 as the lead for Trinity starts to shrink a little bit.
Trinity just needing one side out here. Pass from Grace King going to Maddie Fate out of the middle. Didn't really look like there was a touch on that block, but up ref is going to say there was, so the rally will maintain. It's going to be Jenna Rodriguez throwing up a ball for Catherine Detweiler. Off the block, picked up. Hustle here from East Texas Baptist is going to result in a free ball opportunity for the Tigers. Grace King getting caught shallow. Swing from the outside. Watley is picked up. Off the tape, Watley. A throw over from Josie Dare. Inside set, and a trip there from Josie Dare will result in an easy point for East Texas Baptist. Quite the rally.
Trinity coming together a bit longer, talking things over between themselves. ETBU really clawing their way back now, only down by 3. And an awkward serve receive from King. Can't get it back over. Took it too high off the platform, kind of hitting her chest. Timeout called by Coach Jenkins as ETBU has really stormed back here in this 4th set. They were down by 6 or 7 and now only down by 2. So Coach Jenkins wanting to calm down her squad a little bit as Trinity in this set hitting 184. ETBU not doing much better. They're hitting 87, but right now they're really starting to click on offense.
Yeah, defensively, just a few too many unforced errors on the Trinity side. We saw them with really strong defense in the first couple of sets, leading to their strong success. So hopefully they pick things up, getting some better connections with their platforms, able to lead their offense into some better success here. Overall, teams are remaining aggressive on both sides offensively. We're seeing a few rallies where the ball's getting thrown over on one. Maybe we can see some better collection here to run some effective offense. But either way, it really is any one set here. We'll see if the Trinity Tigers can bounce back from this timeout and capture this 4th set.
16 blocks for Trinity, and 10 of them assisted by Taylor Starr. Very talented freshman. In back-to-back years where we have a freshman up front that has just been insanely good.
Love to see it. Trinity Tigers, again, looking for this quick side out. They do have 3 strong offensive players at the front, but it's maybe not their strongest. Again, Mackenzie Logan and Courtney Pope not in the front row at the moment. Aggressive cross-court swing. Josie Dare's going to throw this one up for Grace King, who's going to just throw that one over. Out of the middle, picked up by Jenna Rodriguez. Swing by Maddie Fate with some heat will be the point that the Trinity Tigers need for a quick side out.
And Maddie Fate really pinged that one off of Mackenzie Mansell. So Trinity finally being able to rotate once again. It's 22-19. Watley to serve. Moody going to Avery Reed. Trying to dig it was Jenna Rodriguez, but a bit too much heat on that one. It's 22-20. Coming in for ETBU, Hannah Perry, senior right side out of Wiley, Texas. She checks in. It is their setter, Lexi Moody, back to serve for ETBU. Dayer caught in the net. So that receive just too close. Now ETBU only down by 1. Can they make the comeback? Mackenzie Logan on the floor for Trinity. Back to receive. That one set up for Mackenzie Logan, gets denied. Anita Hancock, Hannah Perry come together to stop that attack. 22-22, we're all tied up here in set 4. Can ETBU snatch victory in set 4 from what looked to be the jaws of defeat? Coach Jenkins talking with her team on the floor. Next serve from Moody. Close set to the net. Maddie Fate with the swing, but handled by ETBU. Next swing, dug out by Jenna Rodriguez. Mackenzie Logan's attack a bit tame. Avery Reed's attack is not tame, however. ETBU takes the lead. They're up 23-22 here in set 4. And now a substitution. Connolly McWilliams will be heading in for Catherine Detweiler. First time McWilliams, I believe, has seen the floor here in this match.
Yeah, we saw Connolly McWilliams last season in the 6-2 rotation. Great to see her getting some playing time here.
Another close set to the net. Big swing, but ETBU able to handle it. Avery Reed puts it in the exact right spot. ETBU at set point, 24-22. And the Trinity Tigers now have to stay perfect, because any mistakes will force a set 5. Serve taken by Rodriguez, bump set. Mackenzie Logan sends it over, but handled well by ETBU. Avery Reed smashes it down. It's coming up all Reed. Her 19th kill of this match sends us into a 5th set. Can ETBU do what not many can and get the reverse sweep of a very good home team in the Trinity Tigers? We're heading to a 5th set. That was an insane comeback from ETBU.
Yeah, what a fight. Both teams really working hard throughout that, but really, really incredible bounce back from East Texas Baptist. We mentioned Reed, we mentioned Mosley at the beginning of this match, and boy, did they really show out in that 4th. Really interesting to see how this 5th shakes up. Trinity was really confident in the first 2 sets. You see that point differential, taking the first 25-15 and the second 25-17. But East Texas Baptist is not going down without a fight. as we mentioned, it is the first match of the day. Maybe East Texas Baptist was just waking up in set 1 and set 2, and they're really stringing things together and being a little bit more aggressive with that offense. That being said, Trinity is still pushing really hard, especially in regards to blocks, so they are putting up a strong front, but we're just getting caught in a few rotations there. Again, the rotations where Courtney Pope and Mackenzie Logan are not in the front row. Tigers struggling to side out in those instances. And set 5 is only a 15-point set, so it'll really be who gets going first. We saw the Trinity Tigers make it to a 5th set scrimmage earlier this week, and they did find success, but in those scenarios, they weren't coming from a loss of set 3 and set 4. So we'll see if they can bounce back, regain the confidence, and take the match.
Yeah, very rare for the Tigers to be in a situation like this where they have won sets 1 and 2, but have dropped sets 3 and 4. Last time they lost at home, Wisconsin Oshkosh just swept them out of the building in 3. Tigers back then were without Mackenzie Logan. But now ETBU trying to do the improbable. Looks like they have the lineup that they're happy with. They're on the court. Trinity will likely take the entirety of the time. Coach Jenkins wants to make sure that everyone knows what is happening here in the 5th set because it goes lightning quick. You can see the stats over on your screen. ETBU has really caught up in the kills category. And that is very much thanks to Avery Reed and Gracie Mosley just starting to catch fire here in sets 3 and 4.
Yeah, those 2 players, the only 2 players for East Texas Baptist above 10 kills. So if the Trinity Tigers can do a good job of, putting up a strong block against simply those 2 players, that really might lead to their success here in the 5th. Looks like both teams are running pretty much the same lineup as expected from the prior 4 sets. Tigers will start with Mackenzie Logan and Courtney Pope in the front row.
Looks like a very similar lineup for both sides. Jenna Rodriguez back on the court. And starting things off, serving for ETBU, their setter, Lexi Moody, the junior out of Crawford, Texas. She will start things off. We go to 15 in set 5, and we're underway. They are going to Mackenzie Logan. Big swing, waterfall ball kill for Mackenzie Logan. That's number 19 for her. So good start for the Trinity Tigers. Sends back Jenna Rodriguez to serve.
Notable difference from the prior set. Josie Dare is going to be aligned with Courtney Pope in this set. You saw Courtney Pope with Day Ravel in the previous sets. Outside swing is blocked by Maddie Fate, but they keep the ball alive. This ball going up to Courtney Pope. Blocks, great coverage there from the Tigers. It's going to be a free ball opportunity for East Texas Baptist. We'll see how they use it. Inside quick, but that is blocked. The Trinity players really with strong presses, as we've seen throughout this match thus far. That's going to be a block for Maddie Fate.
And that is block number 17 on the day for Trinity. So Trinity up 2-0. And Rodriguez with the serve. Gracie Mosley gets sent back. Avery Reed will try. And point for the Trinity Tigers as no touch off a blocker there. So 3-0 is the score in favor of the Trinity Tigers. Rodriguez's next serve is a tough one in the net. Oh, and they save it. What an amazing save. Maddie Fate can't get the ball down. And that's going to be a point for the Trinity Tigers. What a great job from ETBU from getting that one over. But it's going to be a quick timeout called by ETBU as you don't want to be down by 4 in set 5.
Yeah, some pretty crazy defense by East Texas Baptist, just really keeping that ball alive throughout that rally. And then great court awareness by Mackenzie Logan, making sure to not touch that ball that sailed a little bit too long, resulting in Trinity's 4th point there. Overall, a great start for Trinity, especially coming off of the loss in set 4. They're really bouncing back here. We'll see if East Texas Baptist can get on the board. We've seen some great success from these coaches called timeouts. We'll see if that results in a side out for the East Texas Baptist Tigers. But overall, both teams pretty much playing solid defense. East Texas Baptist just needing a little bit of some offensive success.
Both teams re-enter the court. Jenna Rodriguez wanting to stay behind that service line. She has a really tricky serve to handle. ETBU trying to cut her off. Difficult serve receive, forces a bump set. Swing from Hannah Perry, one touch off the block, it's still alive. Down ball sent over by Jenna Rodriguez, great heads up play. Avery Reed, big swing, one touch off the block up front. Josie Dare going into Mackenzie Logan. It's tooled for a kill. And 20 kills in this match for Mackenzie Logan, as Mac has been on the attack all match long. Jenna Rodriguez back to serve. Handled much better. Setting up in the middle, but handled by the Tigers. Attack from near the 3-meter line is handled by ETBU. Difficult spot to recover, but Brigham Wolley able to get it. Mackenzie Logan, big swing. Can ETBU save it? Yes, they can. Free ball for the Tigers of Trinity. Big swing from Maddie. Fate is in the net. Too many touches by the Trinity Tigers. But another excellent rally. Trinity still up 5-1.
Great rally and a great idea. Just a little bit of a disconnect there between Josie Dare and Maddie Fate. Hope to see her run that again. Nice pass here from Watley. We'll throw that one up to Mackenzie Logan. Looking for a touch, and she'll get it. East Texas Baptist coaching staff not agreeing with the call. But it appears like that call will stand. Up ref looking to
Coach Matthews not agreeing with this call. The ETBU faithful that have traveled and not agreeing either. And now a conversation between the up ref and the down ref. If this holds, Mackenzie Logan will have kill at number 21. Now a bit of an unofficial timeout.
Appears like the call will stand. Down ref is going to touch base with East Texas Baptist. Doesn't appear like there will be an overturn or a questioning of the call. Again, the linesman called the touch.
Okay.
Up ref calling over court captain here. Maybe to solidify the call. Overall, both teams appear just to be waiting for the up ref to signal for the serve.
De Ravel just launched the ball over his shoulder.
Call stands. Trinity excited
Card.
about it, and a yellow card is issued for the arguing of that call. Trinity will continue with the lead 6-1, and we will see how that arguing impacts the momentum here in the 5th set. East Texas Baptist bench really loud at this point in time.
Yeah, that may be, I think that's the second time I've seen a card handed out in volleyball here in CalGuard Gym. Well, De Ravel and the Trinity Tigers up 6-1. Her serve handled well. Big swing, dug by Watley. Can they save it? No, they can't. Off the front of the up judge's chair. But it is 6-2. The Trinity Tigers still leading it. We'll see if that gave ETBU a kind of momentum on that call 2 plays ago. And now the libero, Callie Humphrey, Her serve handled well by Watley. Darabelle going to Mackenzie Logan. Big swing, tool off the block. And a new career high for Mackenzie Logan. 22 kills here in this match.
Insane. We knew she was going to have a strong start to the beginning of this season, but man, really contributing right off the bat. 22 kills on 44 attempts. Incredible. Pass here, East Texas Baptist will go to their outside, and that will catch De Ravel. Trinity with a pretty good lead here in the 5th set, but East Texas Baptist not going down without a fight. High energy on their side, really, really loud bench trying to maintain the momentum here after they received the opportunity to serve.
Mansell with the serve, handled well by Rodriguez, setting the middle quickly. Maddie Fate's attack will result in a free ball for the Trinity Tigers. Big swing from Connolly McWilliams. Doesn't fall. Now bump set from De Ravel. Attack from Watley, ducked by Humphrey. Gracie Mosley goes with the tip, but it's covered by Watley. Grace King attack from the back row, but into the net. So ETBU once again making a bit of a comeback. They're only down by 3 now. So Connolly McWilliams on the court for Trinity. Next serve from Mansell. And De Ravel can't get to it off of a serve receive that ended up in an awkward location. Timeout called by the Trinity Tigers. Coach Jenkins wants to talk things over with her team, as now ETBU has gone on a bit of a run of their own.
Yeah, Trinity just really needing to get a strong serve receive here so they can run their offense. Unsuccessful couple of points there. You saw that swing from Grace King going to the net, but it was a great option for De Ravel to set her back row. Overall, great defense across the board. Both teams really keeping the ball in play, forcing the other team to make errors. East Texas Baptist really quick back onto the court from this timeout. Looking confident, probably feeling confident after this quick run they've had. But Trinity has maintained the lead thus far in this 5th set, so we'll see if they come out of this timeout, string together a few more points, and this 5th set is only to 15 points. So 1st to 10, 1st to 15 will really close things out here. That being said, past couple of sets have gone a little bit long, or pretty much as long as they possibly could. 3rd set being a final score of 29-27, and the last one being 25-22. Trinity steps back on the court, and they're looking for a side out.
Our next matchup of St. Benedict and Cortland is going to have to wait a little bit because we are running overtime now. The timeout, King with the serve receive. De Ravel going to Reagan Watley. Seam spike for a kill from Reagan Watley. It's a good way to come out of the timeout, and we will switch sides as Trinity is the first to reach 8.
A great shot by Watley. We saw her utilize that shot this past season, and she went right back to it, just turning that hand at the last moment to place that ball down the line. Great success. East Texas Baptist not being able to get a hand on it. And it's going to be McLean subbing in to serve. She'll go back there for Maddie Fate.
We'll see how McLean does now that we've switched sides. Didn't switch sides all the time a little after COVID, but now everything's back to normal. We switch sides again. Center dump catches the Trinity Tigers off guard. Deceptive is Lexi Moody. As it starts to swing back to ETBU's direction yet again. Back to serve is Gracie Mosley. De Ravel going to Reagan Watley. Her swing gets sent back. Jenna Rodriguez bumps it up. The next attack from Connolly McWilliams is handled by ETBU. It's pushed over. De Ravel going to Connolly McWilliams. Big swing. It's going to be close to the net. It's hit over to the Trinity Tigers side. McWilliams again. Tool off the block. Connolly McWilliams coming in big with the kill. It's 9-6. Trinity not out of the woods yet.
And there you have it, the depth of this Trinity roster. Connolly McWilliams not starting off in this match, going in for Catherine Detweiler late in this match and really contributing here in the 5th set with a couple attempts throughout that rally, finally putting the ball down, leading to the Tigers' 6-2 rotation. It's going to be Josie Dare and Courtney Pope back on the court.
Big swing sent back. Taylor Starr, Courtney Pope. That's block number 18 for Trinity. And what a bigger moment could it have been than right then. First to 10 are the Trinity Tigers. Dare will serve it up for Trinity. Tough serve. Avery Reed goes with the tip. Covered by Watley. Jenna Rodriguez is forced to send over a down ball. Sends it to a good location though. Reed pushing it over. Rodriguez going to Courtney Pope. But Courtney Pope gets a taste of her own medicine. Her attack gets blocked by ETBU. As the East Texas Baptist Tigers have 8 blocks in the match now. And that'll send it back. Sadie Kozowski. Say this a lot, but big moment for the freshman behind the service line. Marquee matchup against a nationally ranked opponent.
A quick side out here for Trinity could really be the turning point of this 5th set for them to come away here.
Serve handled well by the Tigers. Setting the middle, Courtney Pope with the kill. So Tigers up 11-7. Reagan Motley will head back to serve.
Probably my favorite play thus far from this Trinity roster when they're stacked on the far left, and you see that double quick from Courtney Pope and Taylor Starr. Going back behind the line is going to be Watley, and we do have arguably our strongest offensive lineup here at the front. It's going to be Mackenzie Logan, Taylor Starr, and Courtney Pope. We'll see how they finish off this 5th. It's going to be a tool off the block, so a quick side out for East Texas Baptist. Trinity looking for a quick side out.
So 11-8, Trinity leading. Lexi Moody going back to serve. Courtney Pope with 13 kills. Avery Reed with 20 now. Gracie Mosley has 19 of her own. Close set to the net. Swung on by Pope. Kill for Courtney Pope. And that is a career high for her. 14 kills in this match. She's done extremely well. Now Jenna Rodriguez sent back to serve for the Trinity Tigers.
Pope doing a great job of hitting those seams throughout this match. No one really getting a touch. A great idea, but no success there from East Texas Baptist setter. Dumpatep goes right into the net, and they will use a timeout here as Trinity is 2 away from taking the match.
Now we've seen ETBU down by more and make a comeback, so I'm sure Trinity and Coach Jenkins know that this one still isn't over just quite yet. See, the hitting percentages have gone down a little bit, but that's just because all the blocking that's been happening. 18 blocks for Trinity in this match.
Insane.
I'm trying to think if we had a home match we called last year that had that many blocks.
I can't remember. Granted, this is a 5th set match or a 5-set match, so more opportunities for blocks. East Texas Baptist doing a much better job here. The hitting percentages have evened out a little bit, and East Texas Baptist is leading in digs, so they are keeping more balls in play here. Along with that, they have a few more aces than the Trinity Tigers, but that kill count is what's really keeping Trinity in the match here, putting more balls to the floor. We'll see if they can close this 5th one out.
Mackenzie Logan with 22 kills. And Courtney Pope with 14 kills, and Maddie Fate with 12 kills for the Trinity Tigers. Meanwhile, for East Texas Baptist, it's 2 main pillars, Avery Reed and Gracie Mosley. 20 kills and 19 kills, respectively. They've been doing very well. They may face their toughest challenge yet right here. Swing from Perry, gets sent back. It's still alive. Dug by Watley. Setting Maddie Fate. Match point for the Trinity Tigers as Maddie Fate swings hard yet again.
What a strong battle from both teams, but that point might have just solidified the win for Trinity. East Texas Baptist needing to play perfect here.
Serve from Rodriguez. Forces it over. It's sent down. But ETBU prepared. They push it over. And now Mackenzie Logan, big swing. And Mackenzie Logan, like clockwork, gets the kill. 23 kills for Mackenzie Logan. And the Trinity Tigers win set 5, 15-8 to win this match. And offense, defense, we saw it all, Jade. What an incredible match.
Yeah, really insane. Really just a battle from both sides. That's going to extend Trinity's 14-0 now record against East Texas Baptist. So better luck next time for the Texas Tigers. Both teams, I suppose, Texas Tigers. Really, really impressive showing by Courtney Pope, Mackenzie Logan. Great distribution from the Trinity roster, really getting everyone going for the most part. Avery Reed and Grace Mosley really contributing towards the end of the match for East Texas Baptist. Overall, a solid fight.
ETBU will be doing their tradition that they do with every one of their opponents and joining for a post-game prayer affiliated with the Baptist Church, as you can imagine, being called East Texas Baptist. But Mackenzie Logan, 23 kills, the most kills in a match for a Trinity player since 2018.
Wow.
That was Madeline McKay who achieved that one. So a very, very special game for Mackenzie Logan. 18 blocks for the Tigers. 11 of them assisted by Taylor Starr.
Taylor Starr, we're going to say her name a lot this season if she keeps this up. Really, really strong execution along that net. Really a dynamic middle, being able to get to both pins really effectively. Overall, great showing by all players on that Trinity roster. Everyone really doing their job. Jenna Rodriguez, you saw, with some great sets, especially to Courtney Pope, who was just putting things to the ground. 14 of 28 for Courtney Pope on that right side. So again, great to see some distribution across the pins for Trinity and really just maintain the pressure behind the service line, especially in that fifth set, to come away with a 15-8 win.
Now on the way for both of these squads. For East Texas Baptist, up next on the schedule, they'll be playing Texas Lutheran at 3:30 Central Standard Time. Be after this next matchup between Cortland and St. Benedict that has been now very much delayed by this 5-set thriller. Meanwhile, for the Trinity Tigers, they will be playing the College of St. Benedict at maybe 6 o'clock. Because
Probably
who knows?
Later.
Maybe a little later.
Things can only get further delayed after a fifth set opening match for this early, it wasn't even early, 11 a.m. Saturday match. What an incredible showing from both teams, but hoping, crossing my fingers, that Trinity comes away with 3 dubs to kick off of their 2024 season. Can't complain with this match.
Certainly cannot. Hope you will tune in for the next matchup, which will start in about 30 minutes from now. So looking like around a 2 o'clock start time at this point. But the College of St. Benedict will take on the State University of New York, Cortland. That'll be an interesting matchup to be sure. But for everyone at the Tiger Network, Josh Machugemba, the man behind it all. Everybody helping out with stats, Garrett Landon, Peyton Tebow. And for Jade Schoenberger, I have been Reed Rosales with the Tiger Network. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we will catch you later today.